Hello, Hawk Radio. This is Emily. Welcome to my show. I'm back, you guys. I can't believe I'm back. I did this show last spring, I believe, and we're back. This is, I guess, what you would consider season 2. So I'm really excited to be back. I hope you all had a great winter break and a great fall semester, and now we're back for spring semester, and I'm really excited. I'm graduating this upcoming semester in May, the day before May the 4th be with you, I might add. And I'm super excited about it, so I got that to look forward to. Yeah, it's going to be a great semester, a great season. Today, on this first episode, we are going to be talking about a movie I watched last year, and I watched it like right after the first season of my show ended, and I was like, man, I really wish I had a radio show to talk about this movie. And that movie is Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. It's a Jim Carrey movie, but not like crazy Jim Carrey. It's like he's like a normal in this movie. And also Mark Ruffalo's in it, which is why I initially watched it. So we're going to talk about that for our movie segment. For our TV segment, I'm going to be talking about this new show on Fox that my family and I have been watching for the last couple weeks. It's called The Masked Singer, and it's a really bizarre show, I guess. It's another singing competition show. Can't get enough of those. But it's really interesting, and I really want to talk about it because it's slowly becoming a guilty pleasure of me and my family, and we have been tuning in for the past like 2 weeks, and it's a really good show. So we'll talk about that. And then for our music segment, I'm going to be talking about this year's Florida Strawberry Festival headlining entertainment lineup for you guys, because that's coming up. I live in Plant City, so it's a big deal. And just the headlining entertainment, there's a lot of different like smaller local bands that play, and obviously it's a fair, so there's a bunch going on at the Strawberry Festival. But I'm just going to talk about the headlining entertainment, and I believe I talked about last year's headlining entertainment for 2018, but it's a new year. We're really excited, and yeah, so I will be right back after this music break. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everybody. This is Emily, and you're listening to Emily's Playhouse on Hawk Radio. I'm back for a second season. I did this show in the spring, and now I'm back, and I'm super excited. Real quick, before we get into this segment, I just wanted to remind everybody that you can listen to the entirety of, I guess, what is considered season 1 of Emily's Playhouse on YouTube, on my YouTube page. It should be just Emily Ryan. And you can also listen to it on our Facebook page, Emily's Playhouse on Hawk Radio. So definitely check out those episodes if you haven't already. If this is your first time listening, welcome. I'm Emily. But yeah, those are some really good episodes. I had my friend Olivia on last season, and my friend Des was on the first episode, and my cousins came on. It was really dope. So yeah, real quick, before we get into this first movie segment, I wanted to talk about, since it's a brand new year, January 11th, we just rang in 2019. So I kind of wanted to talk about everybody's New Year's resolutions. And when I say everybody, I mean mine, because there's nobody else here. But so I don't usually come up with resolutions, but I felt like it. I felt motivated this year to come up with some New Year's resolutions of my own, and they started out like with like, oh, drink more water and drink less milk, because I drink a lot of milk just straight from the gallon, and that's not healthy for you. It could like cause skin problems, so drink more water, everybody. And then they got to like, as the month of December went on, they got to becoming more like, less, in 2019, don't expect as much from men as you already do. And that's kind of where they were at by the end of the month. Like, they started out like just easy stuff, like, exercise more, and go to, I have like a bucket list kind of thing of like things I want to do in 2019 with my friends, and just easy stuff like that. And then it started to become like really personal, like like, don't take any crap from men in 2019. And that's kind of where we're at. I hope your resolutions are better than mine. But I hope you're sticking to them. It's the 11th. I went walking the first couple days of 2019, and then I went to Disney. I'll talk about that next week, why I went to Disney. But I went to Disney, and then after that I just didn't walk. I was sore. I walked like 11 miles at Disney, and I just didn't like stay up to date with my resolutions, and I felt bad. But I'm still drinking water though. But yeah, I hope you guys are sticking to your resolutions. Keep going, you know, drink water, do skincare. You know, you can never exfoliate too much, you can never moisturize too much. And just keep it up. So yeah, this first segment is my movie segment. I like to talk about movies first. So I saw this movie. It is called Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, directed by Nicole Scherzinger. And I saw it a couple months ago. And it's kind of like a like typical, like, you know, film student. It's one of those like Fight Club. I think about everybody. If you're a film student, everybody's seen Fight Club, and they like worship it. They think it's the greatest movie of all time. And I feel like I don't know. I feel like Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind is one of those too. But it is about a couple named Clementine, played by what's her name, Kate Winslet, and Joel Barish, played by Jim Carrey. And it's about a couple who have their memory erased of each other, and then they start like dating again. But it's a really cool movie. It's kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. You have to kind of watch it. But it's non-linear, I guess. So instead of, you know how movies have like a beginning, middle, end, and it's like chronological like that, this one kind of goes backwards. So, and it's also kind of lucid too, because it kind of it's from the point of view of Jim Carrey's character Joel. It's kind of like from his like memories of his relationship, and it's kind of told from the end of their relationship all the way up to the beginning when they first meet. And it's like he's losing all these memories, and it's his memory of her, and him trying to save her or hide his memory of her somewhere in his subconscious. And it's a really cool movie. And there's a whole subplot with Mark Ruffalo. He plays the doctor who is the one erasing his memory. So it's really cool. It won an Academy Award for Best Original Screenplay. It won a BAFTA for Best Editing and Best Screenplay Original. And it won a couple other awards. It was nominated for a bunch of Golden Globes here, I see too. But yeah, I really like, my favorite part of it is like the lucid aspect. So he will, like, in the movie, I don't want to give too much away because it's a really good movie. He repeats memories kind of that are already deleted, and then nurses are like, what the heck's going on? But Jim Carrey's character, he goes through the same memory, and each time you see this memory, something's off. Like, one character will have like no face, or somebody's eyes will be where their mouth is, kind of like when you're lucid dreaming and it's just unexplainable, you know. But it's a really cool, I don't know, I like psychological movies like that, and it's just a really cute movie. And I like the concept, because, you know, everybody has gone through a relationship and like broken up, and they're like, oh man, what would happen if like I could erase my memory of this person? You know, I wish I could just do that, and maybe my life would be better, maybe it wouldn't. I don't know what it would be like. But yeah, I watched it because Mark Ruffalo was in it. He plays Stan Fink, a technician for Lacuna, which is I told you, the company who is erasing Jim Carrey's memory. Yeah, he received the role of Stan after providing an unexpected take on the role to Gondry when he suggested Stan be a fan of The Clash and look like Joe Strummer. Mark Ruffalo has some really crazy hair in that movie. Like, I don't know. He has like spiky hair. It's really cute. We like Mark Ruffalo. Mark Ruffalo, if you're listening, we like you. But yeah, it's a really good movie. Some friends of mine watched it and they didn't get it. And I think it's one of those movies where you're not going to get right off the bat. But I highly recommend it. The title of the film is a quotation from the 1717 poem Eloisa to Abelard by Alexander Pope. Ooh, let's look up that poem real quick. Eloisa to Abelard. Yeah. So the line in the poem, the line where the movie gets its title from, the line is, "How happy is the blameless vessel's lot, the world forgetting, by the world forgot, eternal sunshine of the spotless mind, each prayer accepted and each wish resigned." Yeah, that's really pretty, and I think they recite it in the movie if I'm correct. So yeah, it's one of those ones that they always play at like film festivals and stuff. I don't know, it just kind of gets that vibe, and I think it's like I really like on a like filmmaking aspect of it, when Jim Carrey is like under and we see his memories, they change the lighting to make it like darker. It just makes it more lucid. Like not only do like weird things happen like you're lucid dreaming, but also it's darker, and you know it's like not peripheral, his vision. It's just like one spotlight, single camera, and it really makes you feel like it's like a first person kind of dreaming. And I don't know, it's just really cool. We get to see some of this character's childhood memories, and yeah, I'm not going to spoil the ending, but it's a really pretty movie, and I recommend it. I recommend everybody watch it. It might make you cry, but yeah. Eternal sunshine of the spotless mind, each prayer, whatever, each wish resigned. All right. So after this brief music break, we are going to be talking about, I'm so excited, we're going to be talking about The Masked Singer on Fox. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. You're listening to Emily's Playhouse on Hawk Radio. That was Nothing Breaks Like a Heart by Mark Ronson featuring Miley Cyrus. And this next one is Happier by Marshmello featuring Bastille. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Emily's Playhouse on Hawk Radio. That was Happier by Marshmello featuring Bastille. That's probably the saddest song I know, honestly. Like, if you haven't seen the video for that, it's brutal. Anyway, this is our big television segment on Emily's Playhouse, where I talk about a television show or aspect or cartoon. And this week I'm talking about a brand new singing reality show competition TV series. It's called The Masked Singer. It's on Fox, and it just premiered on the 2nd of January. And it's based off of a South Korean show. I guess it's called The King of Masked Singer or something like that in South Korea. But they brought it over to America, and yeah, I'm just gonna be real. I'm gonna give my opinion on every aspect of the show. Starting with the panel of judges. I don't like the panel of judges at all. And I also don't like Nick Cannon hosts, and I'm not a huge fan of him. But I mean, he's a host. But the panel of judges that they have is Ken Jeong. He's great. He's the best one out of all of them, in my opinion. Ken Jeong, he was the guy in The Hangover. He jumped naked. We all know him. Naked from a truck. Ken Jeong, Dr. Ken. We love him. He's hilarious. So he's like lawful good. But they also have Jenny McCarthy as a judge, and I mean, I like Donnie Wahlberg, her husband, but I'm not a huge fan of her. I think she's kind of ditzy. She used to date Jim Carrey. I don't think she's pro-vaccination, which I don't agree with, but she's a pop culture guru, which is why she's on there, and she's pretty good at guessing. I gotta give her that. She's pretty good at guessing most of the time. Sometimes she gives like stupid ones that obviously aren't, but when other people on the judge panel give stupid answers as to like who they think is behind the mask, she will immediately shut them down. She'll be like, no, it can't be that. But she gives she's really good at like analyzing the clues that they give, and like, you know, she's really good. So Nicole Scherzinger is also on the judges panel. She's good. I don't really know much about her. I think she was a Pussycat Doll. But, so that means she's really good. She knows her stuff, considering it's a singing competition. And I'm pretty sure she has been a judge on some other show, singing competition. So, I mean, she has that experience, so that's pretty cool. And chaotic, what do you call it? Chaotic Bad. Robin Thicke, the singer of Blurred Lines. great song, but horrible message. Catchy song, bad message. We're not a huge fan of Robin Thicke. So, I mean, I don't really care about his opinion on this show. I just care about Ken Jeong and maybe Jane McCarthy, but that's it. So, format. A total of 12 celebrities will appear and compete on the show over 10 episodes. Each episode features a number of one-on-one face-offs, including introducing each masked singer, which provides hints to their identity using a synthesized voice. So it's like pitched up or down, not their real voice. And having them perform a given song. The judges are given time to speculate the identity of the singer after the performance and ask them a single question to try to determine their identity. After the face-off, the judges and audience vote on which singer continues on to the next week. At the end of the episode, the losers of the face-offs are then subjected to the earlier votes of the judges to determine who will not continue. The eliminated singer then takes off their mask to reveal their identity to the judges and the audience. The competitors are said to have a combined 65 Grammy nominations, 16 multi-platinum albums, 16 Emmy nominations, 9 Broadway shows, 4 Super Bowl titles, and 4 stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. So, all the competitors are celebrities of various fames, fortunes, and it's really cool. We don't know who it is. They're covered from like head to toe, not just masks, but like we can't see like their skin tone or anything. Nothing. No hair. We can kind of have a body type sometimes depending on how skin tight their costume is. But like, yeah, so there's only been like 2 episodes so far. I think the 3rd episode airs next week. So only 2 characters have gone. And so here are the characters. There's the deer, the lion, the monster, the peacock, the unicorn, the alien, the bee, the poodle, the rabbit, the raven, the pineapple, and the hippo. And so far we know who the hippo was and the pineapple was. The hippo was Antonio Brown. He is I think he's somebody on the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's like a wide receiver or something for the NFL. He's a football player. And the pineapple was Tommy Chong of Cheech and Chong fame. So, and they give clues and stuff. Like Chong's clue was he mentioned like Up in Smoke in his package, and Antonio Brown had like a dollar amount like or something, or a touchdown dance or something. So you have to see it. So Hippo, Antonio Brown performed My Prerogative by Bobby Brown, and he was the worst of that show, they decided. The audience and the judges decided, so he had to take his mask off. And it's great because like not all of the personas or whatever are like singers. I like how they don't have like professional singers always. It's like football players, and there might be some wrestlers on there, and obviously like Broadway singers and stuff. So it's a really cool mix. And then Tommy Chong as the pineapple sung I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor, and he was the worst and he got out. But yeah. The next episode is called 5 Masks No More, and it airs January 16th, 2019. Wednesday, that's next Wednesday. Next Wednesday at 9 o'clock on Fox. So definitely check it out if you haven't already. It's really addicting. What else can I say? Oh, my mom thinks the character of the peacock is Donny Osmond. So, and she would know because she's followed Donny Osmond her whole life. So I believe her. I hope. We were talking about who the monster was, I believe, me and my sister, and we're trying to guess who it is because the clue that they gave for the monster was he's been in a cave or something. So that means he went away for a while, but then he's like coming out of his out of the cave. He's coming back into the limelight. So we think it's like somebody like T-Pain or something. Or R. Kelly, who knows? I think I would cry if it was R. Kelly. But yeah, it's a really cool show. Highly recommend it if you haven't seen it already. Super addicting. Good songs too. Good song choices. It's really cool. I mean, you get to hear freaking Tommy Chong sing I Will Survive. I mean, where else are you going to hear that? What else? Oh, they thought the character of the poodle, we don't know who it is yet. They're still in. But the poodle sung Heartbreaker by Pat Benatar, and they really liked her stage presence and like her energy, and they Jenny McCarthy guessed it was Richard Simmons, and I just thought that was really funny. Could be. I mean, I don't know what Richard Simmons' singing voice sounds like, but who knows? You have to tune in to find out, I guess. So yeah, we're going to go into another music break real quick. We're about halfway through this first show. I'm really excited. But we're going to go into this other music break, and then we're going to talk about the Strawberry Festival a little bit. All right. Stay tuned. You're listening to Emily's Playhouse on Hawk Radio. That was Digital Witness by St. Vincent. And we're going to be right back after another music break. We're going to talk about the Florida Strawberry Festival. But first, this is All the Rage by Ali X. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Emily's Playhouse on Hawk Radio. I'm Emily. That was All the Rage by Ali X. Yeah. I just heard that song like a couple days ago, so... So now we're going to talk about, for this music segment, we are going to talk about the Florida Strawberry Festival, Plant City's crown jewel. We're going to talk about the headlining entertainment, because they announced that about a month ago, and or tickets went on sale about a month ago, and people went crazy. I think there was one family that camped out for like 5 days, and in my honest opinion, because this is my show and I can give my honest opinion, I feel like that's unnecessary, because you could just buy tickets on like online. And it's the same seats and everything, but they just wanted to sit out. But where did they go to the bathroom? They had to go like walk across the street to like Taco Loco. They walked across the street to Taco Loco. They brought 5 days worth of pants, and just to get their front row Willie Nelson seats. Was it worth it? What did it cost? So yeah, 2019 headline entertainment tickets on sale now, just in case you're wondering. Yeah, so the Florida Strawberry Festival starts on February 28th. I will not be here, but it starts on February 28th. And there's, I guess, 3 performances that day. Jimmy Sturr, the Oak Ridge Boys, or Jimmy Sturr is at 10:30 in the morning. The Oak Ridge Boys are at 3:30, and Alabama is at 7:30. So Jimmy Sturr is free with gate admission. Oak Ridge Boys are only $20 seats, and Alabama is $45. So they kind of get more expensive as the day goes on. They usually have the bigger guests on at night. Although the Oak Ridge Boys are pretty big. I don't know about Alabama, but Oak Ridge Boys are pretty big. They're only $20. So I'm not a huge country music fan either. So there's maybe like 1 or 2 shows that I usually go to at the Strawberry Festival. But I know a lot of people in Plant City are like, yee, and they love this stuff. So March 1st is Willie Nelson and family, so he's bringing his family with him. It's $45 at 3:30 p.m. on March 1st. And also that day is Brothers Osborne, $40 at 7:30 p.m. And, I know my sister's really excited about this one. On Saturday, March 2nd at 3:30 p.m. is Home Free. Tickets are only $20. That's really exciting. That's the a cappella group. They performed with 𝘍𝘭𝘆 Pentatonics, and they did a really awesome cover of what's that one Johnny Cash song? Ring of Fire. And I also like their cover of Elvira by the Oak Ridge Boys, actually. So they're really good. I'd like to go see them, but I'm not gonna be here. That's my dad's birthday though, so go see Home Free. Also, Kool and the Gang, for you old folks. Kool and the Gang will be performing that day too for $30 at 7:30 p.m. That's gonna be a big day. That Saturday. Exciting. So, here's the one I'm looking forward to on March 3rd. Not this one, but Chicks with Hits featuring Terry Clark, Pam Tillis, and Susie Bogus is $25 at 3:30. But more importantly, on Sunday, March 3rd, Sunday, the Lord's Day, March 3rd at 7:30 p.m., an evening with Steven Tyler and the Loving Mary Band, $55. It's worth it. Steven Tyler, I think, and I'm not a viable news source or anything, but I'm pretty sure he went on tour with the Loving Mary Band, and that kind of turned me off a little bit, because I know Steven Tyler kind of does country like on the side too when he's not with Aerosmith, but and it kind of turned me off because I'm like, it's not Aerosmith, so he's probably going to be singing like yeehaw songs. But I looked up, I guess he toured with them, and he's singing the songs that he wrote with Aerosmith, and it's just a different band. Like Joe Perry's probably not going to be there, but this band will, and so will Steven Tyler. He's singing like Sweet Emotion, and I don't know what else he sings. Probably Dude Looks Like a Lady. I don't know. I know like 16 Aerosmith songs. We'll talk about that next week. But I'm really excited. I bought tickets to go see Steven Tyler, and I really hope I'm home in time to see him. But March 4th is that Monday. Pat Boone at 3:30. $20. Martina McBride, for you Martina McBride fans, at 7:30 for $35. And then March 5th is Tuesday. We're about halfway through the what do you call it? The duration of the festival. March 5th is that Tuesday. The Drifters will be here. Platters and Cornell Gunter's Coasters, $20. I don't know who they are. I know who the Drifters are, but I don't know what the rest of that stuff is. But they're at 3:30 if you want to go see them. $20. And also I believe this is a religious band, for you religious folk, Need to Breathe, $35 at 7:30. But you can, by the way, you can buy these online too, or at the box office. I wouldn't wait until the day of. Who does? But also don't camp out beforehand. But yeah, continuing on, Wednesday, March 6th, Gene Watson, whoever that guy is, I bet he's super talented, at 3:30, $20. And our favorite, Styx, will be here at 7:30 on Wednesday, March 6th for $35. And one cool thing, when I lived at my old house before we moved last year, when it was really like a certain temperature, when it was like really cold out and like the wind wasn't blowing, it was just, brisk, the sound would travel from the Strawberry Festival. It's like maybe 3 miles away, and you could hear Styx performing from like my porch. It was really cool. So we love Styx. Go check them out. Thursday, March 7th is the Kingston Trio. That one's free with gate admission at 10:30, so go check them out if you want a free concert. The Letterman will also be there that day, $20 at 3:30. And I believe this is another religious band, but correct me if I'm wrong. For King and Country, $30 at 7:30 p.m. Friday, March 8th, Tanya Tucker, $30 at 3:30. Chris Jansen, $30 at 7:30. And here's an exciting one. Saturday, it's the last Saturday of the festival, Saturday, March 9th. The 2019 Florida Strawberry Festival Battle of the Bands finale. Free. That one's free. And that one's definitely a must-see. That's going to be the Battle of the Bands. Some local bands. I believe there's a poll on Facebook where you can vote, like, the bands who you want to see battle it out. I think a local Tampa band, DBMK, is nominated or something. But yeah, definitely vote on their Facebook group and check out the Battle of the Bands on Saturday, March 9th. Also, Keith Sweat will also be at the Florida Strawberry Festival at 7:30 for $30. And then, finally, the very last day of the Florida Strawberry Festival, Sunday, March 10th, a week after Steven Tyler leaves. Bill Anderson and Bobby Bear, $20 at 3:30. And Old Dominion's Make It Sweet Tour, $45 at 7:30. So, I don't know a majority of these artists, and I'm really sorry. I'm not a huge country fan, nor am I a huge religious nut, or a religious music nut even, but it's a pretty good lineup. I mean, I'm glad they include some of, I'm glad it's not all country. I'm glad they have some rock in there, to appeal to the masses, They had, what's her name? Jeanette McCurdy a couple years ago. And Donny Osmond came one year, and we took my mom. I saw the Blues Brothers, was that last year or 2 years ago? Man. The Blues Brothers came. It was really cool. Rascal Flatts, they're country, but super cool. Definitely check out. And we have the new grandstands, too. So we used to have, at the Strawberry Festival, these really, I don't want to say crusty. They were concrete bleachers, and they were free. You could sit up there and watch for free, and you had to pay for the seats on the ground. But they rebuilt the grandstands, and there's a lot more now, and they're better quality, and I think they're closer to the stage too by 200 feet, so that's dope. So check those out. Check out the Florida Strawberry Festival. Yeah, there's a bunch to do, not just music and stuff. Get all this greasy food. Check out the St. Clement Catholic Church Make Your Own Strawberry Shortcake booth for your strawberry shortcake needs. It's buffet style, kind of make your own thing. And also we have a bunch of seats, so if you need to sit down after riding some stuff, we got the hookup. But yeah, I'm probably going to be working, probably not as many days as I have in the past, but I'll be there one of these days. I'll let you know. And yeah, just have fun. It's kind of like the Florida State Fair, but I don't know. It's more homey, and lots more strawberries, definitely. So get them while they're good, and check out Steven Tyler on Sunday, March 3rd, because it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be a good show. So yeah, we have one more music break, and then I'll do my closing remarks for the day. So meet you back here after this 3-minute 19-second long song is over. That was Ashes by Celine Dion. Mad brownie points if you know that song came from Deadpool 2. Super fitting, I guess. Super fitting song for Deadpool 2. I just got my friend Olivia, she's been on the show before. She gave me a DVD copy of Deadpool 2 for Christmas, and I was super excited because I haven't seen it. I hadn't seen it before. I've seen it now, but I hadn't seen it before, and she got me it on DVD, and now I have Deadpool 2 on DVD, but I don't have Deadpool 1 on DVD, so it's like... And also, she doesn't have Deadpool 2 on DVD, so she's like, I can't believe I'm buying this for you and not me. So yeah, that was Celine Dion. Awesome song. I'm kind of late to the party because I remember a couple months ago when it came out, everybody was talking about the music video and everything, because if you haven't seen the music video for that, it's phenomenal. And I remember everybody was talking about it, and I was like, we were talking about it actually on the radio, and I was like, oh, I haven't seen it yet, and they were just like, what? But yeah, that's a great song. So yeah, my first episode of season 2 of Emily's Playhouse is coming to an end, everybody. Aww. But I'm really excited about what I have in store for this season. Some surprises, maybe. I already have some guests lined up, actually. Like, Olivia will definitely be back. Who knows? I have some new friends this year, you guys. So maybe I'll bring them on my show. I don't know. But yeah, maybe some more Rocky people. Oh yeah, check out Rocky Horror on our. I'm still doing Rocky Horror, so check us out on our new schedule. Is every second and fourth Saturday of the week. So that means this Saturday and 2 Saturdays from now. Same venue, Bellagio Cinemas of Carrollwood. It's like 11778 North Dale Mabry Highway. And yeah, we're still doing that. I'm playing Eddie sometimes. That's pretty cool. I'm playing Columbia sometimes. I'm playing Trixie sometimes. Bunch of new stuff coming up. We just celebrated our 2nd birthday, so that's really cool. We're really happy. We got a bunch of stuff planned for the new year, and I hope you do too. So yeah, next week I think I'm going to talk about another movie I saw a couple months ago, and I saw it with my friend Kaylee, another one of my new friends of the year, and we came up with a bunch of talking points when we were watching it. That movie is The Fly, starring Jeff Goldblum, the remake, not the original with Vincent Price, but I'm really excited to talk about it because we were trying to, first of all, it was kind of scary, but it was mostly sad. Like, I was really sad by the end of it, but it messed me up a little bit afterwards. So we'll talk about it. We were talking about, like, the meaning of it. Like, what's the message it's giving off? And we came up with a bunch, like listen to women or something like that. Like, that was one of them. Like, it was all about relationships, hidden meanings and stuff, hidden themes. And so I'll have to rewatch it before next week, and I'll tell you what I think about The Fly. I don't know what I'm going to talk about yet, TV-wise. Maybe, I don't know if I've talked about The Orville yet. Maybe I'll talk about that sometime this season. But I'm definitely going to talk about Aerosmith and my Disney Pass next weekend, so look forward to it. But yeah, once again, listen to season 1 of Emily's Playhouse. Listen to it on Facebook. Our Facebook page is Emily's Playhouse on Hawk Radio. You can find all the episodes there in their entirety. No music breaks at all. I edit those out for copyright purposes, but it's just me talking about stuff I like. What else? Oh, it's also on YouTube, on my YouTube page. Good luck finding that, honestly. But they're there. They're all there. Look up Emily's Playhouse and you'll find something. Yeah, same thing in its entirety. No music. And yeah, what else? We're on Twitter. We're on Twitter at M's Playhouse because they wouldn't let me use Emily. I think it's taken, so they still haven't given me the name yet. But we're on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. And Instagram. Instagram is Emily's Playhouse, and I post a bunch of stuff regarding new episodes and stuff there. So super exciting. Yeah. What am I forgetting? Oh yeah, listen back, or obviously, listen every week. At, what is the website? www.hawkradio.primostream.com. Right? I got it right? www.hawkradio.primostream.com. That's where you can listen to me live every week at noon, from noon to 1. It's 5 till 1 now, so that means I gotta go. But yeah, I hope to see you guys, or hear you guys. I hope you guys tune in next week. We'll be talking about Disney and Aerosmith and what else? The Fly. It's going to be awesome. And maybe I'll bring Olivia. Who knows? You'll have to tune in to find out. But yeah, until then, this is Emily signing off for the day. And we'll see you then. Thanks for listening.